Dear student, now you see one more important application of the list. Suppose list 2 equals to, okay, I am giving list list 1, then colon, okay. So as I am giving this, now I call list 2, what it will print, let's see. That means what it is giving here, when I am giving the colon here, from the starting address to the ending address, I didn't given any address position. So from the starting address to the ending address, all the values what are there, they are now come and stored in list 2. Okay, they all came and now stored in list 2. As soon as I call the list 2, all the values in that particular list will be printed and will be in front of you. Clear? So this is how the list will going to work. Now suppose list 3 equals to what? List 1, then suppose I have given 1 colon 4. So this has been given. Now I am calling list 3. So as I call the list 3, you see 1 colon 4. That means from 1 to 4. 4 means I have said you that if you are running the loop, for loop, or if you are calling the list, before of that particular position, it will going to print the values. Okay. So 1 colon 4 means what it is doing now? It is taking the values, it is leaving. This particular one, it is starting with 20, 30 and 40. That means what, this is in one position, 1 2 3, this is the fourth position. So fourth position value it is not printing. Okay, it is printing for the for loop. Also I have said you many times in your program that when you are running a for loop, you will find in the for loop where you are starting from, there it will start, but where you are ending before of that particular position, it will going to end. That means in that position, if you are giving a fifth position, it will run up to fourth, but when it reach to the fifth position, it will not going to, it will going to stop the work. So similarly here also, from one position to fourth position, this is the zeroth position. We all know, as I have said, you see here zeroth position is 10, so it is, this is the zeroth position. So from this particular position to which position, from this particular position, zeroth position not printed, from 1, this means this is the position and value 20, sorry, from here till to this particular area. Okay, till to this particular position it will going to print. Now your fourth position is this originally, so this position it will not print, because before of that position it will going to do the work and it will going to print the output. Okay, this is how you will going to see the particular thing. Now if you can also call this particular list in here, like suppose list 4 equals to list 1. Enter. Now list 4. See, if I call list 1, okay. So the values what are there in list 1 now stored in list 4. Is it? The values what are there in list 1, as soon as I replace it, that means as soon as I call this one and inserted in list 4, that means I said list 4 equals to list 1, that means you call all the value of list 1 and put it in the list 4. Same thing it has done. As soon as I call the list 4, it printed all the values. Now you think that their list 1 will be blank. No, list 1 not the blank, just it make a copy. Okay, it did not do any type of task. So since it did not do any type of call, I have called list 1. It has printed the values what are stored in list 1. So this is how your listing option, you can use one list and you can call it in the various section and you can implement it in the various section. Okay, you can implement it in the various section, various section, and you can work with it in the various sections. So this is what your list is. Different type of list, many other segregations of the list are there, different type of segregating ways of list that you can do, and you can work with a different type of segregations of the list. Okay, so which list you are calling, which list you are